Hey guys, it's Roxanne. Good morning. Happy Monday. I am going to talk a little bit quicker than I normally do because just like you, I am crazy busy and I really wanted to shoot this quick video for you today. As some of you guys know, I spent 10, 12 years in a youth club called 4-H, and the 4-H motto, of course, is I pledge my head to clearer thinking, my heart to greater loyalty, my hands to larger service, and my health to better living for my club, my community, and my country. And a project that we had to do before we could, I guess, graduate for the year or complete your year was to do public speech. And, you know, we would begin at the club level, we could then go to district and then regional and provincial. So, and there were a couple years that I remember that I was qualified and enabled myself to go to the provincial levels. And it was really exciting, and no, I didn't place, but I had a really great time. I had a lot of support from the community and my club. So, but part of the speaking in the senior level was to make sure that we're including a couple words. And I was actually going through some old photos and stuff, and I wanted to really share them because I thought, wow, it's like, you look back at your experiences as a child or experiences as a young person and how they have, made you or helped create you, build you to the person that you are. And of course, we all know that we can change at any time. We're not trees, we're not rocks, right? That part. But there was a couple words that were really important to me when I was reflecting back when I was going through photos. And those were the words when we were speaking and we're sharing that it isn't about me, it is about you. It is about you as my new friend, or you as a new contact, or you as a person that I'm networking with at a function, or like yesterday at the golf course when I was golfing with 3 new ladies I'd never seen before. I asked a lot of questions. All of those questions were like who and what and where and when and why and how. All of those questions made and demonstrated that I'm giving to them. I'm being authentic, and I want to hear about them and their story, that I care about them, and it will find that way to build those connections, right? It's going to find that way to build those bridges. So, who would you talk to like that? And it's like anybody at a dinner party or a house party, anybody who's in a lineup to go to the movie, anybody that you want to meet at a function, because you think about that, it's like, what are you going to learn by asking questions? And that's what you want. So, what would you talk about? Talking about things like your job, asking them questions. It's like when a person starts talking about themselves, which is usually the person's favorite thing to talk about, is their own struggles or their own joys or their own passions. That's what you want to talk about. So like, what about when is the appropriate time? And usually when there's a lull, and you're asking for curiosity, right? You're asking it, and they'll give it to you. So, where are those best places? Anybody in any place, especially when you're going back to those networking events, even job interviews, sitting to the person next to you, break the ice. It's a really super effective strategy because you're networking further. You're going further into their life, and you're excited about it. So, how do you keep up with all the questions? Is just start with the baby ones, How did you start this? Or what was the purpose of that? Or where will you be going next? It's instinctive when you're building conversations. It becomes a very natural part of you because you're coming with a caring, serving heart. And ultimately, the world is built around beautiful relationships. So build them. Okay, those 6 words are super important, because they forge that relationship. They broaden your knowledge, and it creates new opportunities for your future. So, as we know, when you focus on other people, the world begins to shift into your favor. So, be a giver and ask lots of questions, and be ready to develop those relationships as they go. As always, you guys have a great week, and I will see you later on, and I'll talk to you later.